is a very talented person, works very, very hard.
Good experience from your time working on the Star Wars films?
With Mark, no. Mark Hamill is a very talented person, works very, very hard, is extremely articulate on the set, off the set, is very knowledgeable about a lot of things. But when it comes to Jedi or Empire or any of those films, I believe that the Star Wars franchise is about Luke Skywalker. And Luke Skywalker is Mark Hamill. And not only has Mark Hamill been a great Luke Skywalker, he has carried that image away from the screen in his everyday life. And while we're in production, he gives so much that he's exhausted at the end of the day. I mean, you're lucky, there were times where I'd go to dinner with him, a couple times. Couldn't even talk, he was so tired, because he gives his all and he understands what he has to do. And if the director wants something of him and he thinks it's not quite right, he'll speak up. And all that sword fighting and stuff, laser fighting, it's tough on a body. I have everything good to say about Mark Hamill, and there's nothing that was a wonderful day or a terrible day. It was all a good day. And I'm so glad that I'm a friend of Mark's today. Talented man. I'm sorry that he wasn't in some of the episodes that we've seen recently. I don't want to get into it. I think it's just a mistake that the new filmmakers don't understand, as I believe that Luke Skywalker is the story. A Jedi Knight is the story. And for him to have thrown the lightsaber over his head, I mean, I just didn't understand that. Those are hard films to make. I give those filmmakers, whether you like any particular film, credit. I've always said for many, many years, when I read a critic who blasts a film, I've always said a critic shouldn't be a critic until they make their own film. They're hard to make. And sometimes the best laid plans don't go well. You could have a great script. Well, you could have a great script and not a great film. Usually that's rare. Somebody is screwed up somewhere.
My last question in regards